I like this question because it's not saying these are bad games, right? It's an acknowledgement that there is a good game out there. It doesn't click with you, and that can happen to anybody with any kind of game. For me, there's a whole genre of games that just don't click with me, and that's platformers, and that's because I never played Nintendo games. When Nintendo became popular, I was in college, and my like friends had some and occasionally play. I had an Amiga, and so we would get relaxed, and we would like play some city and have it destroy the whole world, or we would deluxe paint, cycling colors. Yeah, blow your mind. But that's this kind of stuff we would do. And then I just saw Nintendo as just Tecmo Bowl machine, and we would play Tecmo Bowl seriously, like Tecmo Bowl. But didn't play the platformers a lot. Occasionally go over to like Eric's house or something and again play something with it, but not really. I was never a platformer, and so it kind of drives me nuts that the early indie scene used the language of platformers so heavily because it just didn't click with me, and it just wasn't part of my games. Like in the Amiga, I could talk about Psygnosis games more than I could talk about Nintendo games, and it just wasn't a thing that clicked with me, and so I appreciate them. And if you notice, I just don't talk about them. So if I don't have something click with me, I just don't talk about it. I don't talk about and engage with it. But like that goes for all Nintendo games. But it's really the platformers are the things because that was such a thing there. But I remember, I think I've said this before, where I was getting interviewed about games, and some guy was just like, "Well, Legend of Zelda is the most influential game ever. It's influenced every single game ever made. How did it influence you in your game design journey or something like blah blah blah?" I'm like, I never played it. Is it any good? Like we all come from different places and it's okay. And that's one of the interesting things is having, I think, people come from different perspectives and different ways that they think about games and what they bring it in. Because that's how you get surprises. That's how you get something interesting happening. And so yeah, I don't really dig platform games, but cool if you do. Cool if you do.